You come to the Sadguru's feet, you listen, but when you go, it's not the same person which go. One person come, a different person go. The hope I have. Transformation have to happen. Change have to happen. Something have to die inside of you for a new one to awake. The Sadguru, out of his grace, out of his love, compassion, he incarnate externally, and yet he is the one which reside inside of your soul. Can we understand such a being? The form of the Sadguru is not just like any other human. He chose to keep that form to anchor and to establish the kingdom of love in this world. The soul longs for only one thing, to seek the Sadguru, to find him not external, but to find him in each moment of our life. But for that to happen, we have to make a certain commitment to our spiritual path. Are we really ready for that commitment? Are we really ready for that determination? Life after life, you have been reminded to come out from this same scheme which you have created. Sadhguru come and said, hey, enough is enough. How many times you're not tired enough? If you turn towards your Atma, you will see that your Atma doesn't rejoice. Again and again, the Sadhguru keep rescuing the Bhakta. And again, the Bhakta keep trying to drown oneself back into the dirty pond of the world. Just like an elephant in the presence of the Sadhguru, everything is accelerated. He come, pressure gun, start washing, removing all the dirt which you have accumulated. All this negativity are being cleansed away. But you have to be patient. You have to let the Sadguru do its work. You don't see that you have this poison inside of you. The Sadguru first have to take that poison out. And when the Sadguru start to remove that poison from you, when the poison come to the surface, whose fault it is? It is always the fault of the Sadguru. You turn against him, you walk away, you think ill of him, you talk bad about him because you don't see what the Sadguru have done for you. But the Sadguru keep coming. In spite of all the tribulation, he said the perfect example, one should learn from the positivity, the faith, the trust, the joy which the Sadguru have at all time. And above all, that determination and his self-sacrifice. The self-sacrifice, not for his sake, for the sake of others. It's true, to handle the Sadguru is not an easy thing. The Sadguru is the one who can challenge you in every single ways you can ever imagine. I'm talking about it with experience right now. If challenges is not given to you, you will never change. Nobody grow as fast as when one goes through challenges. Many times he also is the one that create obstacles so that he can see how the bhaktas can deal with them and with which attitude they deal with that. For the Sadguru, it is not the result which he is interested in, It is the process, how do you get there? How you handle it? What have you understand through the countless teaching of the Sadguru? To what limit the Sadguru can test the devotee? The greater the test, the greater is the blessing. You see the test as something terrible. Ask yourself this question: how much that person must trust me? How much that person must love me? How much do you trust him? Why do you think the Sadguru wastes his time to come here? Sacrificing himself, knowing that sooner or later he will get kicked. But still, the Sadguru don't stop loving, don't stop giving. Those who are fully surrendered, that bhaktas knows that their life may look full of hardship, but the Sadguru will never let them down or alone. He knows that the hardship are just a reason to remember the Guru more and more and grow one's faith in him. This deep faith can move mountain. It can attract the grace and love of the Sadguru. and make him run to his bhakta. We could tie ourselves to his lotus feet in eternal service, and yet his love cannot be repaid. It can only be surrendered to and love in return. Courage is important, strength, resilience. One have to be patient. Love have to be there. Trust have to be there. Because very often we just like to take the responsibility and dump it upon the Guru. We don't want to assume our responsibility. Guruji will do it. Yes or no? But Guruji said also, try your best. He will do the rest. But you don't even try the best. You just want him to do it from the beginning itself. Your responsibility, you have to assume. Does one listen deeply to the satsang of the Sadguru? Does one try to study deeply about the spiritual path revealed by the Sadguru? Does one put the word of the Sadguru deep inside one's heart? Most of the time, no. When Sadguru said, don't worry, why should I not worry? How should I not worry? Why did he not give me a mantra? And you have heard countless of experience from the devotee in darshan when they talk. I said, not to worry. I can act only when you stop worrying. When you are worried, I can't do anything. But you love your worry. You love your logic. You love your reasoning. You can't be simple. If you are simple, you will just listen to what the Guru is saying and just do it. Remind yourself of the graces and blessing of the Sadguru. Be grateful about it. At least when you wake up in the morning, try to have the thought of the Sadguru inside of your mind. Just a thought. And if you can't that, at night, at least before going to bed, you can do that now. The time to transform yourself is now. The time to change the mind and transform it is only when the Sadguru is with you. Learn to love unconditionally now. That entire potency of transformation resides in that present moment. And the key to all of this is the Sadguru. When you transform, that will also help generation to come. So indirectly, he's appointing also all of you to carry his love onward. But for that, you have to be ready. You have to reflect your Sadguru. One day when the Sadguru is not here, you will be the one which will carry that mission. The devotee don't understand. They think that, yes, we have time. When you have to become from a follower to a disciple is when the Sadguru is in the body itself. That is why it is very important, no matter what, hold strongly upon your sadhana. Hold strongly upon the divine name of Shri Hari Shivital Giridhari Parabrahmane Namaha. Because the positive energy and love automatically flow from the heart of the bhakta to the world. You become a movable temple. You become emissaries of the Sadguru. Wherever you go, you radiate that love and grace of the Sadguru. Before you live this reality, you have to taste the nectar of true love. You have to taste that bliss. Because it is that bliss which is the visa for Vaikuntha. Without tasting that bliss, the gate of Vaikuntha will not open up. But even if it is not open, the Sadguru will open the window of Vaikuntha for you. And he will give his hand to pull you inside by the window. So be ready to climb even by the window. The Sadguru is not just the bridge to reach Bhagavan. The Sadguru is the bridge, the companion, and the destination, all three in one. The Sadguru is the most merciful. Don't be fooled by the exterior of his strictness and sternness. The Sadguru's sternness hide actually his greatest love. Can you sit at the corner there? You keep standing and walking around. Even yesterday, it was love. Not to disturb all of you. So glory be to the Guru, who is strict, at the same time loving, so that the devotee is not disturbed.